All right, we're here. I don't have an echo yet. We'll just see what happens.
It still says off air on this side.
It says live on this side.
Oh, there we go. Woohoo! We're live. Attempt number
All right. Well,
4 or 5.
here we are, giving it a try at 8.2.
Right.
Oh, I put it at 8.25. I was meant to be 7.5, but we know.
So, okay. How are you this week?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. It's been busy. It's been really cold. We've had a lot of snow, so that's fun. So we've got to do a lot of skiing. How about yourself?
We had an earthquake, and we also have had some rain, and it's pretty warm out. I mean, you can see and people are just sort of dressed in t-shirts and
Yeah,
maybe light jackets or whatever. I don't know if you could see the people.
a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm at La Brea Tar Pits and Museum,
Cool.
and because we had to come down to the South African embassy so that I could get a parental consent affidavit to travel to South Africa with Nesta without both biological parents there.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we decided to visit the tar pits, which sounds like, why would you go visit tar pits? Right? I mean, who goes to visit tar pits? But these are natural tar pits. I didn't even know there was such a thing as and your phone,
Yes.
an alarm,
No,
and
it's telemarketer, I think. Although it's an
oh,
out of country phone number. It's a 44. I don't know. I should look up what country 44 is, but they've called me like 20 times this week.
that does not sound good. I have something to add to that, but first let me finish. But the reason we're at these tar pits is because apparently 55,000 years ago, a bunch of mammoths and saber-toothed tigers and other animals that are now extinct got stuck in these tar pits, and it preserved their fossil ruins or their fossils over thousands of years. And so they have some million number of amazing fossils inside. And I'm gonna go join Nesta and Chris in just a second.
Great.
So
Well, good.
that's
And
why we're here.
yes, and you get science credits for this for your
Yes, for
which
homeschooling.
we will have a whole couple, I bet, of these raw and real on homeschooling.
I'm sure we will. Yep. So yeah, to add to that, the whole phone thing, I've been getting these phone calls from different states, and the message is always for our older brother,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always makes this really threatening sounding, it's a recorded message, but this real threat somehow invoked by the message that there's something really, really important but it's dad's looked it up because he's been getting those too, and they're a total spam and scam phone call, but I've been getting a bunch of those.
Annie's gotten those. I haven't, but Annie has. So who knows? Maybe all the power.
For our brother,
Yep.
or yeah.
Yeah, for Eric. So
Yep. Well,
I tell
oh
her just to
well.
ignore it. So we do. We don't. If we don't know the phone number, we don't pick it up, and if they don't leave a message, we don't listen to it. So
Well, okay, so I'll ask the question this week,
yeah.
which is, if there was anywhere in the world that you could travel with or without your family, where would it be?
Well,
And, and I ask only because of having spent a couple of hours in the South African embassy today.
I guess with the family, it's pretty innocuous. It'd be fun to go to. I'd actually like to go to Iceland and Greenland. Um, But on my
What?
own, well, we're actually pretty near both of them in a strange sort of way. I always thought of them as being really far away growing up in the Southwest, but now that we're here, it's not really that far. And it's kind of interesting. I'd like to see the icebergs floating by and see what Greenland looks like, especially if things are warming up quite a bit. It'll probably look really different in my lifetime if I go back again in 20 years. So go now and then go again in 20 years. Who knows? For both of them. Maybe not, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. And then it depends on how fast things move in terms of warming up. If it's on the faster end of things, things will be really, really different in 20 years. And if so see it in real life. So that would be fun. If it was just me going somewhere, I'd actually like to see parts of Lebanon and Jordan, um, and Turkey. Those are all places that I don't think my family would want to go to.
They're also not necessarily the safest, right, all the time, but I think there's a booming tourist industry into Lebanon right now.
Yeah. So, or, I like really remote places. So like Siberia or the islands between Japan and Russia. I think those would be really neat to go to. There's
In
not a lot of
June, right? In
part
June.
in
In
June.
June
Yeah.
or in December?
Oh, I guess I think going in June would probably be more for those islands. So it's just an interesting area. The come I can't even pronounce it. Kamchatka Peninsula and islands south of that would be interesting because they're kind of way the heck out of there. And yourself? Actually, anywhere. I'd like to go to the Southern Pacific quite a bit with the family or myself, just to be way the heck out there. It'd be fun to actually to sail, but I know nothing about sailing, so it's probably not nearly as much fun as you think of it in your head. It's probably a lot harder work and very cramped, and you want to throw people overboard probably by the time you get there. But on the other hand, it sounds pretty fun and amazing.
Well, I'd like to see, is it the Cook Islands that have those amazing statues?
Yeah, that's Easter Island.
Easter Island.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait. So what is Cook Island?
Well, Captain Cook was a guy who first made it to Easter Island. I don't know what it's actually
Oh,
called, or
okay.
not first person, but first Western person. There was civilization there,
Yes.
and people have been going. Yeah, so
Yeah, I kind of would like to go to Easter Island, although that seems like a really once in a lifetime type trip.
yeah, yeah. I'd like to go way out into some of those remoter areas like that. I think would be neat.
Yeah, same here. Now it's starting to really rain. It's no longer just a little light sprinkle. So I'm beginning to wonder about maybe going inside.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We'll be more philosophical next time.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. All
All
right.
right, bye.
Bye.